The Samajwadi Party heading for a split. The Yadav versus Yadav war heated up with parallel lists of candidates for the upcoming polls from Samajwadi Party Chief Mulayam Singh Yadav and the camp of his son and Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav. Hours after an unsigned list surfaced yesterday evening, which sources say was from the Chief Minister's camp and contained the names of 235 of his supporters, his uncle Shivpal Yadav released an official list of 68 candidates. Mulayam Singh had released a list of 325 candidates on Wednesday, leaving out some of the key aides of Akhilesh Yadav.
ये भी फॉर्म मिलने के बाद तो बदलते रहते हैं।
नहीं सर, तो जो घमासान चल रहा है उसके पीछे क्या कहेंगे आप?
कोई घमासान नहीं चल रहा है, ऐसे ही वैसा होता है।
तो अब मुख्यमंत्री जी की जो भूमिका रहेगी वो क्या रहेगी?
मुख्यमंत्री वाली रहेगी और क्या रहेगी? मुख्यमंत्री की भूमिका मुख्यमंत्री की रहेगी।
आज जो मीटिंग हो रही है उनने अपने विधायकों की बुलाई है जिनको टिकट नहीं मिला है।
जो नहीं मिला वो तो बुलाएंगे विधायकों, और वे सब चुनाव लड़ेंगे, चुनाव टिकट मिलेगा।
तो क्या चेंज होगा या कुछ और?
क्यों नहीं चेंज होगा?
All right, Alok Pandey now joins us on the phone line for more. Alok, what are we expecting today, and is it looking like the party is heading for a split?
It would seem so, Gagi. In the 68 new candidates released by Shivpal Yadav, one or two of those given tickets by the Samajwadi Party, the official Samajwadi Party, are actually Akhilesh Yadav loyalists. They include Abhishek Mishra, who is a minister, a former IIM professor, and he's somebody known to be in Akhilesh's camp, and he's been given a ticket by Shivpal. There are one or two more people, but is that enough? Is that enough is the big question, because Akhilesh or his camp has gone ahead and released 235 candidates of their own. How they are going to fight the election, it remains to be seen, whether they'll fight it as independents backed by Akhilesh, whether Akhilesh will now try and take control of the party's symbol, will try and take control of the name of the party. I think those are questions that will be answered in the next some time. Is there any way that there can be a compromise now? It seems a little difficult given that Shivpal Yadav, who you see on the screens right now, went in late night into a huddle with Mulayam Singh Yadav, his brother and the national president of the Samajwadi Party. They came out and promptly a 68-member list, a party candidate list was announced, basically telling Akhilesh that, look, you're not going to buckle under your pressure and we are going to do what we think is right. Remember that yesterday in the day, Akhilesh, Mulayam and Shivpal met and spent at least 2 or 3 hours together, but there seems to have been no resolution. Akhilesh has already announced 235 candidates. There is speculation that if he does decide to now break this party, go on his own, he could look to tie up with the Congress and other parties, because the Samajwadi Party, at least the official Samajwadi Party, seems to have closed that door by announcing all but 10 candidates for the assembly seats, and they are going to fight on their own. So what does Akhilesh do now? He's announced 235 candidates, or his people at least have announced 235 candidates. So maybe they can now look at seeing if they can form some kind of a unit, or maybe go and ally with the Congress, of course, if the Congress wants to, or something like that. But I think the thing to reflect also is that there's a lot of confusion, not only amongst us journalists, but also among the cadre on the ground. I was speaking to some people outside Akhilesh's residence yesterday, and while they were Akhilesh supporters, they said that we don't know what to do, because on one hand you have the Chief Minister, who we believe can lead this party into victory if he decides to. On the other hand, you have the old guard that is also politically sound, and we are caught in the middle because we have to go back to our constituencies and look at what we need to do. So how can they be splitting the party so close to the polls? So maybe we'll have some more clarity today. Akhilesh is scheduled to hold a government function at his 5 Kalidas Marg office cum residence. We've been told only cameras are going to be allowed, but of course we are going to try and sneak in and try and put a question or two to him.